What's up, Ravens flock? I'm Cassie Calvert, and today I'm joined by wide receiver Willie Snead, who's going to be taking your questions. So start commenting them below. All right, so I think we talked about this when you first signed. We both came from New Orleans. I was with the Saints, you were with the Saints. I'm not going to say you followed me here, but maybe you followed me here. What's been the biggest adjustment for you coming from New Orleans up to Baltimore?
I think the biggest thing is just the culture change. New Orleans, you have a lot of great food. You have a lot of different heat. The environment's
Oh, yeah.
different. And out here, it's like a lot of woods, a lot of wilderness. The people are low key, and the fans are great. So it's been a cool transition for me.
When you were out at practice during training camp and guys would like complain about the humidity, were you kind of like, this is nothing?
I can't lie. Some days we're hot out
Yeah.
here, but in New Orleans, it's just like another level. The humidity is like doubled, and it's just as hot. So it was hot a few days, but New Orleans is a different level.
So you could come out to your first game as a Raven and you scored a touchdown in your first game. What was that like for you?
It was an awesome feeling. It came in the third quarter, and man, I just tried to make it happen. I saw the goal line. I'm like, I'm definitely scoring right here, and it was an awesome feeling just to be back in the end zone. It's been like a whole year, and it was just a great start for not only myself but the whole team.
Absolutely. So fans, remember to comment your questions for Willie. He's going to be answering them. One question we get a lot, especially for wide receivers, is do you have any touchdown celebrations planned for this season?
Not really. I think it's mostly talked about on Fridays, just if we're gonna go into it doing this. But it's usually try to make it a group effort thing.
I love the like combined team
hmm
celebrations. Since we're on Facebook, I'm going to give you a social media themed question. What's your favorite social media platform to use?
For me, I like Twitter. I just be able to get whatever I want out automatically, and then with Instagram, it's like you gotta come up with the caption for the
Mm-hmm.
picture. It's gotta be perfect. It's just too much pressure.
Absolutely. I can relate to that. All right. Dwan asked, now that you're in Baltimore, how do you like the crab cakes?
I had one crab cake when I was here, and it was pretty good. I can't lie, it was awesome. And from the seafood here in New Orleans, it's definitely different.
They're a little more like gumbo, jambalaya. It's a little different, different
hmm
flavors. Dre asked, why did you choose Baltimore during free agency?
I didn't choose Baltimore. Baltimore chose me at that point. I really didn't have a choice to come to Baltimore. The option was there when they called me. It was like, we want to sign you as a restricted free agent. So if they never called me, I probably would have been in New Orleans right now.
Do you feel like it worked out for the best then?
I did. I think it came down to the wire, and I think everything happens for a reason. And the guys, everybody here has just made me feel like they wanted me here from the beginning. So I feel like I made the right decision, and so far, it's been a great experience.
Awesome. Jay asked, why do you feel like your hair is the best on the team? I like this question.
It's very diverse. My mom is white, and my dad is black, so I just get the curly, the straight sometimes. But it gets frustrating because it's like I have to deal with it with the helmet, and it gets matted up. So I'm kind of contemplating if I want to go through a.
Shave your head. Would you ever like cut it all off?
I don't know yet.
Maybe.
Maybe,
Oh,
I don't know. It's a
everyone would
twist
be
right there.
shocked. That's crazy. The hair is a hot topic on this team, man. Okay, Malik asked, how is playing with Joe Flacco and Lamar Jackson?
It's fun. They make practice fun. They're relatable guys. You can have fun with them at the same time, and they know when to be professional. I know Lamar. He's a goofball, but he's a hell of an athlete. Oop, I just said that. But he's a heck of an athlete, and both of those guys just awesome to be teammates with. So so far I can't say nothing bad about them.
Very cool. Let's see what we've got here. Robert asked, do you have a nickname in the locker room?
Uh, a lot of people call me Willie Beeman, cause do you know who Willie Beeman is? Any given Sunday, Jamie
Oh,
Foxx.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he used to play quarterback, and I used to play quarterback in high school, and I'll throw the ball around the field sometimes and just show off my arm, and people call me Willie Beeman.
What about who gave you, like, who first came up with the need for Snead?
That came back in high school. When I was playing quarterback, I was just making so many plays, and everybody was like, "Need for Snead," and it didn't really hit. I'm like, "Yeah, that's pretty cool." And then college came, and I kind of tried to build on top of it. And there was actually a movie, Need for Speed, with
Mm-hmm.
Tom Cruise.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it really all came from, right there. So it kind of took off when I found out about that movie.
It's perfect with the floor, too. It's
hmm
literally
It's
perfect.
awesome.
Toby asked, what are your goals this season with the Ravens?
Some of my goals are just individually. I definitely want to have 70-plus catches. I think that's a good goal for me. I think team-wise, we want to get back to the playoffs. We want to be above 500. Um, I mean, those are just small goals that just come to mind. But I think if I'm able to achieve those goals, I can help my team get to those kind of goals too.
Do you think that that's something that's attainable for you guys this season?
Absolutely. I think we just have to take one game at a time. We know the potential of our team, and we've been grinding it out since April. So I think the potential that we have is through the roof right now. I think it's just we got to take one game at a time and make sure we execute.
Certainly. Robert asked, who do you look up to? Oh, I like that. That's a good question.
Who do I look up to in general?
Mm-hmm.
I think one person that just comes straight to mind is Tim Tebow. Even when I was little, growing up, I just watched him play for the Gators and just all the adversities he's went through, going to the NFL, playing in the NFL, and the things he does off the field is just like awesome, and I try to model myself as a person and a football player is just to bring that passion to life and try to be the best example I can be to other people.
And now he's even made it a career for himself post NFL, which is another thing that guys really have to think about. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Austin asked, who is the best dancer on the receiving corps?
The best dancer probably is John Brown, Smokey.
Really?
Yeah. He's quiet and conservative, but if you get along with him, he'll start, bringing out the.
That is awesome. We're gonna need to see that.
Oh
on the
yeah,
field.
you gotta ask him, man. He's funny.
Dave Calver asked, shout out to my dad. That's my dad. Who is the Ravens' fastest receiver?
Oh, that's definitely Smokey. Smokey's just burning it down the field, man. Chris is pretty fast too. But John is just like, when he sees the ball in the air, he just turns on another gear. It's awesome.
That's where he gets the nickname from?
Yeah.
Or works with the nickname?
It does.
Sheldon asks, what is one thing you think you can do to inspire the team?
One thing I could do to inspire the team is just give out all effort on every play, running, passing, anything I could do, just like giving out all effort. And then like, if we're in a tough situation in the game, it's just, holding my head up high and just continuing to be the same person, continue to playing hard, and just always trying to give our team a chance to win.
Very cool. That certainly is inspirational. Michael asked, how excited are you to play in Pittsburgh on Sunday night next week, given the history of this fierce rivalry? So that'll be your first Ravens-Steelers game.
Ooh, yeah. That's going to be one to remember. I think, I don't know, just like, over the years, just watching this rivalry, to be a part of it is just going to be something special. I think it's just something I'm going to have to take in the moment, just prepare myself mentally. Like, this is a huge game. Mm-hmm. A lot is on the line, Sunday Night Football. I'm just going to look forward to the, the moment and just go out there and get after those guys.
Prime time, on the road.
I love it.
It'd be a great environment.
I love it.
Angie asked, if not football, what would you do?
If I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be working what you guys are doing, working in sports and, social media and stuff like that, ticket sales, because I graduated in sports management. So I always wanted to be a part of sports. If it wasn't physically, it was definitely going to be a part in the background,
mm-hmm.
Behind the scenes stuff. So I definitely just wanted to be a part of sports.
So post-playing career?
Possibly.
Move to the other side of the building?
Maybe some coaching, but I don't know. I think I like what you guys do. It's pretty fun.
Yeah,
you guys
I would agree. OJ asked, if you score a touchdown this week, can you do a front flip?
Ooh, I might do a somersault, but
okay.
Or even like a tumble. Like my daughter, she does tumbling classes. I might do one.
Little gymnastics moves out there.
Something.
Eleanor asked, what is your favorite post-game treat?
My favorite post-game treat is it's chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, that's good.
With the milk. Yeah, I gotta have the milk.
A little warm.
Fresh out of the oven.
Perfect.
While they're hot. Yeah.
All right, we'll take one more question. Let's
right.
see what we got here. Let's see. Who is the vocal leader of the locker room? From Michael.
The vocal leader, I think, is in our locker room. It's probably Suggs. Yeah, for the most part, it's Suggs. He's just a tone setter for our locker room. Just going into the game, like we know what we need to do, and he just, lets us know, like, hey, this is why we're here. And everybody gets it, and everybody knows. And I think him and Weddle are great examples of that. So he's just somebody to look to in those moments when the game is about to be getting real. So, he's an awesome leader for us.
Absolutely. Any messages you want to give to the fans before we sign off here?
Looking forward to another great Sunday. Hope to see you guys out there.
We'll see you on Sunday. Thanks, guys.